Hey guys, what's going on? It's Eli, back with another review video and continuing on with the Halloween movie review. And oh yes, you read the title of what I'm going to be reviewing. I'm in fact going to be reviewing an episode from The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, and that is The Ghost of Sweet 613. Yeah, this probably could be one of the show's few best episodes, and for that matter, Halloween episode. Because, because for one thing, the thing is, I think it's, because Zack is kind of like scaring Cody and such, and it's also brought up about Suite 613, Room 613, and that, Mural, if I'm saying her name right, Estella Harris, who plays her, talks about, gives the story of that room and this beautiful woman named Irene. Yeah, Irene, because she used to live there, and with her and her husband, And then, because even, Cody and Zack, along with London, Maddie, and even Esteban, they go into the room and such. Even a few times where, Arwen, because he would kind of scare them and such. And he even did a Darth Vader impression, because with the, what are those things called? You pull them down and, I forget the name of those things, but, bear with me. Yeah, do an impression of Darth Vader, as I said, and even, I think he was eating a Subway, or I forget what it was, and even, London, she screamed at one point, and, Maddie asked her, what's scary and such, somebody eating it, or whatever she said, London, she was pretty funny. And so, and of course, they all go in, because, they're there, Cody, Zack, London, Maddie, and even, Cody has his blanket with him, call it Blanky. And Esteban is there as well, helping with London's luggage, and at one point, because, creepiness happens, haunting and such, and, even, because Esteban, he and the others, attempt to contact the spirits, and even with Irene, and it's kind of funny, and, even with Esteban being possessed by Irene, it's really funny, and, excuse me, and, because Esteban and his face when, I am Irene, who summons me from the dead, or something like that. It's funny. And, each one of them, from Maddie and Cody and London, disappear and such, and Zack is left there, and he gets scared and such, Irene, a portrait of Irene comes to life, I got your nose, and a skeleton in the closet, it's that, and a giant spider. When he walks out of the hallway, a spider comes down, and he goes back in, runs, and these ghosts, supposed to, these sheets that are supposed to be ghosts, they scare him, and it turns out that it was all an act, it was all a prank. It was all a prank on Zack, getting back to him on some stuff he did, including scaring Cody, blah, 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 And with the stuff going on with the creepiness, the doors and the table floating and such, and the skeleton in the closet, done by Arwen, of course. And, yeah, and also because, Zack and Cody, because they bump into, their mom, Carrie, Mr. Mosby, of course, and I forgot to mention Mr. Mosby because, even Mr. Mosby gives a backstory, when he started working at the hotel, he, of his encounter with, 613, and, because the flashback and such, the story he tells, he had the big bushy hair and such, and just, it was funny. And, yeah, and the guest, I think it's Emily Morris, if I'm saying her, yeah, I think played by Emily Morris, I think I'm saying her last name right, yeah. Because I think Mr. Mosby's giving the female guest a tour or something like that, and, of course, Zack and Cody, because, Zack tells his mom, because, Cody scared me, mommy, and it's funny. And at the end of the episode, the final scene, because Zack and Cody, they go back in, because Cody left his blanket in there, blankie that is, and out of nowhere, Irene comes out and, is this yours, and just, thank you, don't mention it, or just whatever she said, and, goes back into the portrait, and they're scared, and just, It's funny, even at one point, that one part where Cody, Cody, he just stands there right outside of the entrance to the room and just, and then Zach grabs him, so the episode of Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, The Ghost of Sweet 613, it is a good episode, and for it being, it's Halloween, I'm pretty sure it is a Halloween episode. I don't see why not, duh, so... But yeah, so the episode is really good, and what about you guys? Because, what do you think of it and such? I remember back in the days with Disney Channel, I remember seeing that episode on Disney Channel a few times, so, and of course watching it once again on Disney Plus, if you get what I'm saying, if you get what I mean by all that, so yeah, the Sweet Life of Zach and Cody episode, the Ghost of Sweet 613, it's really good and one of the show's best episodes, and for it being like a Halloween related episode, if you get what I'm saying, it pretty much is like a Halloween episode. So I think they did have a couple. Yeah, they did. They had a couple more, including one where, like, say Arwen, there's like a Frankenstein like creature of Arwen or something. I don't know, but But anyways, I do remember that, and I'm pretty sure like even the Sweet Life on Deck had maybe a couple of Halloween episodes. I can't remember, but I do remember with the Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, they had a couple. So this one of course, with the Ghost of Sweet 613 was one of them, and the one with Arwen, he had like a Frankenstein creature of himself. So anyways, so again, you guys let me know what you think of the episode, The Ghost of Sweet 613. I hope you guys enjoyed my review of the episode. More new review videos coming your way. They're going to be awesome. Keep looking forward, and I'll see you guys in the next video / review video, and continuing on with the Halloween movie review. Take care, and peace out.